For Ape, back with another episode of Degen Happy Hour. I took the weekend off from NFTs, from crypto. I was at the Indy 500. That thing was insane. I highly recommend anybody, if you haven't been there, definitely that's a thing you got to do before you die. Straight up. The Snake Pit was insane. They literally have a EDM concert going on inside the whole race, for the race and while it's going on. So everybody's just drinking, smoking, like any drug you can imagine that they do at the EDM concerts. People were doing Molly. It was crazy. Just at like 8 a.m. in the middle of this racetrack, there was Steve Aoki, Martin Garrix, tons of people that like big names. Deadmau5 was there. Galantis. I can't remember anybody else, but it was crazy. And yeah, that's not even the race. Like I was there for the race, but man, I was rooting for Pato. He ended up. I threw some money on him. He was like third best odds out of everybody that was racing. I put down like $100 to win 1,200, something like that. Just crazy odds, because I'm used to betting on like football, where you're lucky if you get plus 200 odds on a good chance. And so our guy was making the move for first place on the very last lap, but he couldn't pull it off. So man, it was that close. But we'll get him next year, that's for sure. Anyway, so the point that I was trying to make with all of that was I haven't been paying attention to what's been going on in the market for the past 4 or 5 days. So this is going to be me getting caught up on everything, getting refreshed. I know the goblins are popping off. I need to look back into them. I don't know what's going on over there. I kind of hope OG Ty drops in to the chat, and then maybe we can get him on here and talk to him live about that. We'll see what ends up happening here. I'm glad to be back. I'm a little late today. Had some technical difficulties, but we ended up, we out here. We do this every day, every week, not every day. Okay, let's see. Haven't made any new blog posts recently. I'm just finishing up the NFT project that I'm launching. Is almost ready to go. I think we got like a couple very small things that are left on the schedule before I can launch and release all the details for the project. And I'm really excited about that. That's what I'm going to have to do after the stream. It's going to be a lot of editing and stuff that I hate doing. So, woohoo! Looking forward to that. All right. That was the most unenthusiastic woohoo I could have ever given. Goblin Town. Notable drops? Is there a drop live? Are we missing something? Okay. I just forgot that I'm supposed to be sharing my screen. We're off to a great start here. We do a nice little picture-in-picture action. Goblin Town is at 8 ETH almost. I think this morning it was 6. Is this the blow off top? Or is it just going to keep going? Pretty insane that there's only 681 items listed out of all the 10,000. That's pretty good for a project that's this new. What else is popping off? We should probably make a list of... This is me just talking to myself right now. I'm thinking out loud. But this is how my brain works when it comes to getting a scope of the whole layout of the land when I've been gone for a while. plus C. Other deeds have not changed much at all. Mutants are up since this morning. I woke up to these at like 17.3, I think. Bored apes are also up a little bit. Now let's see if that's actually true. I use Gem to find the actual floor price on different collections because it takes from all the different marketplaces, not just OpenSea. So as we can see, Mutant Apes on OpenSea, floor price of 19.14, but on Gem you can find some cheaper. They'll get them from Looks Rare, 18.5, X2Y2, 18.7. Speaking of which, if you don't know about X2Y2, you can actually sell your NFTs for like, I think 0% trading fees on there, or 0.5%. And then the rest goes straight to you. So I've seen a lot of people dumping things for lower than the floor over there. Gem catches all of those. So if you use Gem, you don't got to worry about searching all these different places. You can see my rewards from even just listing stuff over there. They actually got some pretty good reward systems going. I don't know anything about the token or tokenomics, but I can claim some. That's cool. I'm waiting for these mutants to go up. But right now it looks like all eyes are on the goblins. So we'll definitely dive into those. Oh, this is the goblin drop. It's funny because it's like a literal droppings. I'll poop it NFT. 10,000. Y'all dare me to buy one? I feel like anybody could just, like, if you really wanted to take a gamble and you've been around for a while, you could just roll your optimism tokens into this thing. Speaking of which, nothing I say here is financial advice. I'm just as dumb as anybody else. I've just been here for a long ass time and made some good trades on the way. And I love this space. I'm gonna be here till the day I die, or till the day that they ban this shit or whatever. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen with Bitcoin in 1 year, let alone what's gonna happen with all of crypto in the next 10 years. I don't know why I said 10. Well, yeah. But even further than that, like, I expect it to last way longer than 10 years. Piece of shit. WTF. Blue chip, what the fuck? Just a piece of shit. Every wallet can mint 2 for free. 2,000 free shits. That's what I love about NFTs. This is my job right now. We're talking about shit. Rest shit is 0.00777 ETH each with, I don't even know what. I'm so afraid to connect to all of these sites like this, and it leads to me missing out on so much probably. I'm sure this will say, yeah, so it's definitely a goblin thing. Oh yeah. I have a really bad habit of checking my DMs on stream, and this I know that's gonna get me into trouble. What are these different poop traits? This UFO rare. Got a rare UFO shit. I wonder if they have any 1-of-1 poops. How much those are going for. Let's see. They got the golden shit. Very important. I'm wondering if this project came from the actual Goblin Town team, or if it was just somebody random from the community as a cash grab. That would be my worry. This is actually kind of funny. They got the cool cat in it. Oh, so that's what NFT means. Oh my god. I can't believe that's the thing. I'm still sticking, like, if any of y'all want to know what my strategy is, I am just watching blue chips and stuff that I'm interested in is as general. I know it's very general, but blue chip projects, and then specifically to name some stuff, Legends of Mediterra. I actually kind of want to check that out. We might do that on stream because it's just a game. I like the artist who's doing all the work for it, and it seems like it's going to be really cool. Fan Control Football, number 2. Obviously, I've been raving about that for the past couple months on Twitter, and I'm the majority shareholder of the Bored Ape Football Club, so I gotta ride hard for my dudes. Playoffs start this weekend, by the way, and we're gonna take this whole thing. And then, besides the blue chips, those are the main 2, just because I just want to see what happens. I don't care if my investments go to 0. Like, there's not that many football leagues that aren't the NFL that end up surviving. So the odds are against me in the first place. I know there's high chance to go to 0, but it's such a cool use of NFTs. I'm writing a whole thing on this. I gotta just buckle down and finish it. That might end up being one of the first things I release after the NFT drops, but that's still TBD. It might end up going beforehand. I don't know what this week is gonna look like. We got some more goblins shit. Not literally, but it's goblin girls. The funny thing about the goblins is you can't make foblins and flip them to the side because they're all different. Let me fact check myself really quick. This is what happens when I ramble on stream. I'm like, maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, they still do seem like they're facing to the right. It would be really hard to tell a difference if someone flipped them. Is this the G Money thing? 18 East floor. Clone X. Breaks my heart to see. Actually, this is about where they have been. There hasn't been any substantial updates yet. So 12.8 is not bad, especially considering twice as much supply as something like Moonbirds. So you can just mentally imagine this to be twice as high, and that's the true floor price. If you want to compare that to something with 10,000 NFTs in their collection. So for this, it would be like 26 almost, 25.6, something like that. Theoretically, I should say. Goblin AI, of course. I love how Moonbirds, the AI birds, took off and then other people they're like, we're gonna do AI of every single collection, and the stuff is selling out too. It's insane. A lot of people getting wrecked, so that's also a very big part of it. Chimpers, I'm surprised these haven't taken off yet. With the amount of hype that they got, you would have thought that this was like the second coming of Bored Apes. The graphics are just so sick, though. You got the chimp board. I think it measures how many people are holding, like how many chimpers people hold. So this guy has 144. That's his account name. It's throwing me off. It's like, I thought he had that much ETH. JPEG Greg. It's interesting putting a leaderboard for how many chimpers you hold, but if you're trying to like out of it, I don't think that's a good way to go about it. It's so, you need more. Need a little bit more. Now this is cool. I did not expect them to have their own marketplace. They got the collection offer, just like looks rare. You can sweep if you want. Sweep 5. It's gonna cost you about as much as a Clone X. I really like the UI. I'm sure Timpers designed this entire thing himself too. Pixel art, chef's kiss. If I had an extra this much, 2.6 ETH to throw around, I might scoop me up one. But I'm fully deployed right now. Just NFTs and USD, baby. Doodles have started cooling off a little bit, from what I remember. I thought they used to be around 16. These look so funny. I don't know if I can show it on Twitch, so I'm gonna lay off that for now. Honestly, I don't really see much going on besides... Oh, whoopsie doopsies. We'll look at these. One of my friends is one of the co-founders of this, I'm pretty sure. We'll look at that. I haven't looked much into it since their launch. Adidas Into the Metaverse is coming up. Those were down at like 0.15 last week. Cool Cats are way down. Those things are hovering. They were below 4 this morning, and right now it looks like that's where the point of resistance is. But you haven't been able to get these for 4 ETH in a while. I'm personally not a fan of the cats, and that's nothing. I don't mean anything. I don't mean any harm if you have the NFT or if you're part of that team or anything. It's just never been my cup of tea. But I did go to a Cool Cats event in South by this past year, and it wasn't my favorite one that I went to. They had huge competition with Doodles, who they took the show. Doodles definitely had the best activation in all of South by this year. But ATX DAO, that was something that I wasn't familiar with. They threw a pretty cool party also, and the Cool Cats was the only other one I went to, and out of those three, Cool Cats was the least exciting, if I could just put it that way. It wasn't bad though. Like, everyone that was there was cool. Yeah, just not my thing. So I guess that's indicative of why the floor price is going down. We're just browsing these. I really don't know anything about Whoopsie Doopsies. I was just surprised to see them right up here in the number 41 spot. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. It was Tom Sachs doing another thing. Saw him in talks with the Artifact people also, wondering if there's some kind of collab that's coming for us. The Artifact team is making it seem like there's a lot of stuff cooking up this summer. It's the first day of June, so they better get rolling, or they're gonna miss it. Murakami flowers. Let me shill these a little bit. What else we got? The flower seed. I think that's such a steal at 4 ETH. Alright. From the top 100, those are the ones that caught my eye today. I've never looked into the Rocket Factory stuff. I know a lot of people really love them. I don't know who Tom Sachs is, so that was why my eye was never caught by this. But I guess it's time to learn about it since he's still here. The mothership has arrived in Earth orbit. The Mars Rock mining mission is being delivered aboard Rocket NFTs. Access the Mars Rocks below. Check out the roadmap. Okay, so winter 2022. I guess this is what already happened. So it's there's already gone through all this. Metaverse mining mission. Seems like it might be where we're at. Oh, okay, yeah, it says it's got like dates here. Final rocket launch, August 1st, 2022. I wish it had a little bit more info about this. Maybe it says on here. Is there anything about the rocks? Wait, what is the Rocket League? Who is Tom Sachs? I guess that's probably going to be the important question here. Tom Sachs is an American contemporary artist who lives and works in New York City. I'm trying to get into the fine arts and just being in it for the art. And I realized that a lot of this involves really diving into the artist, who they are, what their background is, why they are who they are, what makes their art special, all this types of stuff that I had never knew about in the past. So I'm not trying to dive all the way down this rabbit hole on this particular podcast stream, but that's interesting. I might have to put Tom Sachs on the back of my head for something to learn about, I guess. Speaking of those artists, I've been obsessed with Takashi Murakami. That's who I've just dove into all his background and learned everything I possibly could about. And I think he's got a super interesting thing cooking up with his project. But I also think I bought too early. Oh shit, I gotta check out this really quick. Okay, never mind. We're good. We good. Yeah, I think something really special is going on with this, mainly because it seems like he's got some mechanic built in to where something with these NFTs happens after Takashi dies. And I'm not saying, obviously, nobody wants him to die, but that's going to be a long wait until you get the payoff for having these NFTs. So if we click on Metaverse, it says, normally 60 years old may indicate you're in the final stage of life, but as I said earlier, my artworks are designed so that their mechanism would start working after my death. So this is truly the start line for me. And then he's referenced that in some other Instagram and Twitter posts, which makes me think that that's going to be a big core feature of what he has planned for this. Another part of the whole project is he's going to be remaking all these real life things into the metaverse, into the digital forms. And I'm wondering if he's going to just make NFT or pixel versions of some of the stuff that he's done in the past and maybe release it. I think that would be sick. And that would put a ton of value on these flowers. But nothing's confirmed. I will say, as somebody who's been following it very closely recently, you don't get a lot of updates from Takashi or from the Murakami Flowers team. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about that other than the price is probably going to go down until there's some more announcements that come out and a more clear roadmap. Because right now, at this point, it's just a collector's item and nobody really knows where it's going. There's a game coming out at the end of the year with the flowers. So we'll see what they actually get used for. I think it'll be something like Tamagotchi on the blockchain, which is actually something I need to brush up on. Like, I don't even know how Tamagotchi works. I never had one of those, even though I'm a 90s kid. I don't know. I guess I missed out. I feel like everybody from the 90s had a Tamagotchi. How do Tamagotchis work? I mean, I think it'd be sick, like the first blockchain Tamagotchi. I should probably just watch a video. Yeah, fuck reading all this. I don't know why I always forget. This is the stupidest search of all time. I don't know why I phrased it like that, but glad the algorithm has me. Alright, pause the music. Tamagotchi gameplay. That's what I was looking for. Tamagotchi play game. Alright, it's still the same shit pops up. I'm trying to think, like, how is somebody gonna make an NFT version of this?
Here, and this one I was gonna work. So all new characters, feed like, yeah. So no, really should. So to wake up Tamagotchi, I'll zoom in through here and focus.
Because apparently, whatever is gonna be made is gonna have a handheld thing, but it's gonna be connected to the blockchain. So keep that in mind.
But let's hope. Oh, it's an egg. It's an egg. I hope I don't have to wait for hours on end for it to hatch. Wake up Tamagotchi from its sleep by removing the insulating sheet. Set the Tamagotchi communication screen. Reset operation. Press the reset switch on the rear of the egg with a pointed object.
This is really good.
Okay, 1 o'clock.
Just practice for, like, if you're building a project even back then they had the reveal ready, and I think people love that. Like, what am I gonna get from the egg?
Boom. Okay, so I'm going to come back in 5 minutes and hopefully. Alexa, set timer for 4 minutes. Chicken.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
here we go.
The Alexa in my house heard that.
What is it?
That was freaky.
It's to like feed it.
Oh
and
shit, I
stuff.
missed.
A chicken nugget? What is that? A chicken. Oh, here we go. What is it? It's a.
I'm wondering if we'll get like
No,
some
what is
kind
that
of companion to go along with the flower.
I don't know what this is anymore. Okay, so
But that actually brings me to a point. All right, so we'll scrap doing that right now. Music back on. We're gonna do a quick little hide that so I don't dox my birthday. All right. One thing that I thought was really interesting. This is one of the Instagram posts for the Murakami flowers. I always have so much text on these updates, but I'm going to try to find the specific spot that I was thinking of. So basically, they're just recapping the drop of the flowers. Like, since the moment we announced the reveal, starting to feel relieved now that half the flowers have been revealed, and they're making an announcement about their next project. Please take a look at this animation of a lucky cat shaped piggy bank and get your imagination going. And then it talks about the 108 Bono Earthly Desires. I really don't know what to think about all this, but I'm wondering if this could be a companion or if there's going to be a coin or something, because if you can notice, there's a flower. Like, it looks like a flower, the coin. It's engraved like that. And there's been a few other ones, flower coins in some pictures. I'm hoping we can find it. This one. It's got a flower coin, ETH coin, Bitcoin, Doge, just different bite-sized versions of them. Definitely looks like it could be used as graphics in a game. Oh, here's a look at the handheld device that they had. I'm wondering if this is going to be the final design. I'm pretty sure it'd probably be easiest if all the flowers, all the devices look like this one flower, because this is like the standard default flower that the Murakami flowers are based off of. This reminds me of those handheld games that you get from McDonald's and Happy Meals back in like the early 2000s. Oh my god, I'll be right back. My Alexa's going off for whatever reason. Okay. I really don't know what is this? I'm just like looking for scraps of info. This is how I do my investigating. What is this? I never noticed this post. Horizon of Eternity. Divine Names. Alright. Don't know that one. If anybody knows what that means, let me know in the comments. Oh my god, I'm actually starving now after seeing that. I think these are potentially in-game screenshots also. I'm starting to make pixel versions of lots of things. Like this definitely seems like it. It's got the flower. Oh, this was made 15 weeks ago. I bet this is... I think I'm wrong about this. This might have been just that roadmap that I showed earlier, but an early version of it. As such, the roadmap I'm making may be hard to comprehend. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so likely this was the early iteration of this. But maybe not. This kind of looks like a Pokemon landscape. What really excites me though is collabs like this. Get the Hublot collab on a watch. The actual watch it comes with looks sick. Let's see if there's a picture of it. No, there's not. I bet they got it somewhere. Oh, wrong button. There's actually a raffle to win that NFT. So a little bit of alpha. If you guys want to get a Murakami flower collab with Hublot, just go to their Instagram. The link is in their bio. I've already entered the drawing, but I think like 10 people are gonna get that watch NFT. And who knows, if you can redeem the actual real life watch for one of those, that would be insane. I really want to find what it looks like so I can show y'all. But it's like, one of them is clear just like this, and it has diamond, like a rainbow flower diamond in it. And I'm not sure if there's an all black one like this. Oh shit, never mind. Alright, registration for the draw is now closed. Sorry if you guys haven't done it. Didn't mean to cuck y'all like that. Alright, it looks like the OpenSea boarding floor was way off when it said 97 earlier. Unless everybody really is. I guess since they're so expensive, people are wanting to not have those fees taken out and use X2, Y2, or get the trading fees back using Looks Rare. It's actually crazy seeing a floor price this different throughout the different marketplaces. The OpenSea's lowest is this one, which ends up being 13 ETH higher than the floor. Disrespectful right here, putting the DMT floor at 104. It should at least be 420. Everybody knows this. Basically free if you're getting a DMT ape under 420 ETH. I think CryptoPunks might have been on the rise lately. 48.94 floor. It's actually crazy saying that. they're on the rise, and it's only 48.9. I remember when those used to be insane. I actually didn't realize that CryptoPunks were on Gym, and that Gym has more marketplaces than just those three that I mentioned earlier. They got Larva Labs and NFTX vaults. I wonder if all the vaults are the same price. 49.93. They are. Cool. I wonder if any other platforms that have NFT loans or NFTs as collateral are integrated with Gem like this. They don't want to show us the analytics. Give us the numbers, punks. Oh man, those cookies from earlier actually got me shook. I'm still hungry. All else that I've been doing with NFTs is making beats. I might, yeah, we could probably do that for a little bit. I can show y'all, crack open Arpeggi. I've been going in on some stuff on here lately. I got some stuff working in the background that I'm excited to unveil at some point. Oh, look at me right on the front page right here. Serum sipping. I don't want to play it. Y'all will have to get an Arpeggi token. Actually, no. I think the beta testing is open to whoever wants to. You just got to sign up for it. So y'all can sign up for that and then listen to that song. But I've been working on a few things over here. Trying to figure out what I want to play or anything. I guess we'll just stick with this one. This is one that I think I'm onto something here on this beat, but I haven't put in the time to figure it out yet. I don't even know if y'all can hear that through here. I'm pretty sure you guys can't, actually, now that I'm looking at the screen. Really cool. Really, really cool. Got a very professional setup here, as y'all can see. I'm kind of running out of ideas, though. We can do a little wisdom from the well, a little Q&A with Paper Ape, if you wish. I really don't know what else is going on. I was meaning to prep more, but I just got back from Indy this past weekend, as I was saying at the beginning of this podcast. And I've been catching up on shit. Yeah, it just seems like goblins are dominating the market right now. That's where everyone's attention is at. And I'm just waiting until some of these blue chip projects start shipping some of the stuff they've been building. Because then I think we'll see the continuation of some of these pumps go on to other collections. But just in the general market, from a macro standpoint, people are uncertain what's going to happen next month, next 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, year. People know that the US dollar is, and it's not even that. There's a lot of fucked up shit. But that's why we're here. We're just navigating the space, trying to dodge all the rugs, make good investments, good things to ape into. And yeah, that's what we do over here. Thanks for joining me today. I know it's kind of a impromptu see what happens kind of stream, but that's kind of how some of these days go. If you're doing Degen stuff full time, there's not always going to be action. There's going to be a lot of downtime, and it's important to find things within crypto that you're interested in, whether it's a bull market or not, because you can make the money in the bull market. Everything's going up at that point, but you really want to buy in at these lower prices during bear markets so you can actually see those multiples by the time the bull market's in full swing. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. If I had any note to leave you guys on with, it would be that. Just find what you're interested in with crypto. And if you don't know, feel free to hit me up. I know of so many different projects out there that are in so many different niche areas that I might be able to recommend you some. So, apewell.com, if you haven't been there, definitely check it out. I post research articles that I make on just whatever NFT project has my eye or the market's eye, and analyze them, break them down, give my opinion. And we do these streams now. We're building a whole NFT thing coming soon. And yeah, I'm going to stop rambling there. But thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, follow, do all that stuff.